Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the start of another weekly vlog. This weekly vlog will be filmed in the desert. We are headed right now to the airport, heading out to Palm Springs and then Joshua Tree later in the week. And I'm so excited. It's my favorite place to go, and it's going to be a wonderful time, even if it's going to be freezing cold the whole time. Cold day in the desert, still a good day.
Alright, now reach down and all the way to that Z-back pocket, because here we come. We're going to get all that trash in that Z-back pocket. We want every last bit of that trash in there. Thanks so much for joining us today. Welcome to Vegas.
That was so fun. Do it again, do it again. Hello. We have made it. It is super windy. We are actually stopping at In-N-Out Burger to start here. Oh, it's very windy. It's a very different temperature than it was at the airport. We have made it into the mountains here. Into the dinosaur here. Dino number one. All right, there he is. Look, he's decorated for Valentine's Day. He says, "Be mine." He says, "Be mine." Look how cute. He is so cute. For sounds, Mr. Rex's Dinosaur Adventure. As many times as we have driven past here, we've never gone in. Now it's time to change that. Oh, look, there's a dinosaur right here. Wow. They're starting us off strong here. This is where you could have your birthday party. I have my birthday party here. You know where I had my birthday party when we lived in California? In the living room.
You have the receipt, right?
I do. Hi, buddies. You are a colorful dinosaur. They told us that. Hello. Babe, I need to ask you the very important question, which is, why didn't I have my birthday party here when we lived in LA? We had 2 birthdays. We had 2 opportunities, and never once did you make it happen, babe. For shame. There are so many T-Rexes here. Look at how happy he is. He's like, "Happy Valentine's Day, I love you." The dino dig. If you find a rock with the name of a dinosaur on it, get a free prize. found a dinosaur's name on a rock, so I get a prize. 1 prize per person. It says Paracephalopolis. I don't know what kind of dinosaur that is. This is the Paracephalopolis, or whatever it was called, that I found. And that was my prize. I got a little mini one. Look at that. It's a very spooky day for these dinosaurs. Look at the stego. Very nice. This is the doofiest dinosaur face. Yeah, you buddy, I'm looking at you. You're making a doofy face. If that was your school picture, your mom would have a redo. A stegosaurus is nice. Hello. Oh, there's a T-Rex right behind you, buddy. All right, it's time. The moment we've all been waiting for since 1986? 5? Oh, I wish I could tell my dad about this. Whoa. Alright, up the steps here. We are in the T-Rex. Just like in the movie. Wow. Pee-wee made it seem so easy to get up here, and it was a little treacherous. So you can see the eyeballs up there, and then we are in the mouth here. But it's a very small space. This is where they were sitting in the movie, right? They were sitting like right here.
Well, there were like benches and stuff. Like,
right, it looks like a movie theater that they're sitting in.
Yeah.
Oh god, okay. Can you hear that wind?
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta go down. So these are the winding staircase steps that you have to go up to get up to the head of the T-Rex. And those first steps, I don't know if you can see them from here, it's like Vertigo City trying to come back down, but that's where we just were. And then you come down these, and there's husband at the top of the normal steps. Hello, babe. And there's 2 sets of these, so you need to be able to do steps to get to the top of T-Rex up here, but it was a cool experience, and I'm very glad we did it. What did you think, babe?
It was great.
It was great. Did it live up to the hype that you had as a child watching that movie?
Yes. I
Yeah.
think so.
Me too. Hello. So a couple fun facts that I found out after we got home. So they filmed the exterior shots. So the movie is Pee-wee's Big Adventure. If you are not sure what we were talking about, came out in 1985. If you were a kid in the 80s, it was your favorite movie. It just was. It was everybody's favorite movie. My dad and I watched that movie dozens of times. I don't know. And in the movie, Pee-wee ends up at this diner called the Wheel Inn, which used to be shared a parking lot with the Cabazon Dinosaurs. And he has no money. He orders food but has no money, so he has to wash dishes in the back. And then he meets the waitress Simone, and they hit it off, and they decide to go watch the sunrise from the mouth of the dinosaur. So, funny though, that movie was in 1985. The T-Rex was added only in 1981, so he was like brand new at the time. So they had the one that was the big pink Patasaurus or Brontosaurus. That's Diney, and he had been there since like the 60s, I think. And then they had put in 1981, they put in the T-Rex. And they were supposed to put a slide off the back, and they never did that, but they just did the part where you climb up in it. So, but they filmed the exterior stuff actually there in that location at the diner, which is now closed, and in front of the dinosaurs. But when they go inside, it was a soundstage at Warner Brothers, I think. So when you see them and they're like sitting on like the dinosaur's tongue and it looks like a movie theater and they're looking out, that was all not real. It was like tiny up in there. What it reminded me of was also from the 80s. Do you remember when we were kids and we would go to McDonald's Play Place and they had the Hamburglar thing that you crawled up inside and it was like a little treehouse shaped like the Hamburglar? It was about the size of that. Well, maybe a little bit bigger because we were grown-ups and we fit in it, and I don't think as grown-ups we would fit in that Play Place thing, but it was super cool. I highly recommend it. Let me get the price of what it was for an adult. Okay, so it's $15 for adults, $13 for kids, and seniors and military is only $11. So with seniors though, I would be cautious because those steps really were kind of treacherous, so make sure that you're able to do 3 sets of stairs, one of them being really narrow and twisty turny. So, but if you were in that area driving from LA to Palm Springs, or if you're going to Coachella next month, 2 months, stop by and see the dinosaurs. They're doing the daytime dinosaurs was what we saw, and then at night they have light up dinosaurs, kind of like they looked like they were the texture of the Lantern Festival animals at the zoo that we have here in Pittsburgh. So definitely check it out. It's super worth it. But anyway, that was my little aside with the fun facts about the movie. The mountain, really close to the mountain here. Okay, it's starting to rain really bad. So we're headed out. And there's one little last section of rainbow dinosaurs you can see behind me. We didn't see them, but it's really windy, as you can tell, and very rainy, so we're gonna head back. The best place to stay when you're in Palm Springs. We have arrived, we got our room, Judy checked us in, and I believe this is the one I stayed at 2 years ago. I think I stayed in one last year. That's me, hi! So, ooh, the door's hanging open, hold on. Well, that's okay. Come in here, so here's your bathroom, very nice. It's me again. And you get fancy. This thing's kind of a little bit much, but it's nice. And you got this nice like closet here if you need it. And then you got a full kitchen in here. And they gave us a wine. Look at that. Oh, so nice. So you get a full kitchen with microwave, a little hot plate. They always give you a nice cold water in the fridge, which I appreciate. We gotta go get some groceries. And then outside you have your little outdoor patio in the back here if you want a little more privacy than the front. But the front is very nice. Come out the front here. You have your little fireplace, a new TV. It has HGTV and Hallmark. And then here's the pool. And then you can see the mountains. Hello, mountains. And then here's the sitting area here, and it's under a cover. So they have a fan if it's hot, which it's not right now. It's kind of cold. And but it's covered if it would start raining. It's beautiful. This is my favorite hotel, I think, in all the world. We made it to the top of the trail. This connects in other ways that I don't know. I just know this little like just under 2.5 mile stretch, but it's beautiful, and this whole entire scenic around way, it is just gorgeous. Let's see if husband can get one of his famous panorama shots. There is a way to really like capture the depth of this, because it is massive and so pretty, and it's so still up here. I just love it. Evening, everybody. We just had our cocktail at the Reef. I am slowly making my way, you can't see because of this glare. I'm slowly making my way through their cocktail menu. I'm gonna have one of every cocktail on their list in the next 10 years. So excellent tiki drinks, excellent service, just a beautiful vibe, sitting by the pool. They have heaters overhead, like it's just nice. And now we're headed to dinner at Miro's, and I'm so excited because husband's never been there before. I just want, are you excited?
I am.
What is one thing that you want to eat? Did you look at the menu? You forget.
I looked at it maybe like a week and a half ago.
And you forget.
And yeah, I mean, my tastes change, so.
Palm trees. Y'all, the Sirius XM was not working in our car, so we brought it back today to have them like send the signal, and he's like, it says your car's not equipped for Sirius. And I was like, but it has the, like, Sirius is on there and it has the preview channel playing, and I pressed the buttons, and he's like, yeah, it says that car's not equipped, so it won't let me activate it. And I was like, okay. And he's like, we'll just give you a free upgrade. And I was like, oh, thank you. And he's like, it's a Jaguar SUV with 14 miles on it, so no pressure taking a rental car, brand new rental car, into the fucking desert. It's great, it's great. We just turned the car on, and it was like, set your car up for the first time. So like, I don't even know what we do here. It's so weird. Ah! Look at nose, we're in Palm Springs. Because it hasn't been set up yet. It's so giant. Although it is Thursday morning, we had a nice, easy morning. Got up, I had a video to edit, and then I was doing some journaling, and then we went to, well, you saw we returned the car, you heard the whole story with that. Then we went to breakfast at Elmer's, and now we are here at Dequitz Canyon, and we're gonna do the hike. I have done this hike, husband has not, so I'm really excited for him to see it. They said the waterfall is flowing like a lot, so it's gonna be awesome. This corner here. Everybody, we did our hike at Dequitz Canyon. I think husband had a good time. Did you have a good time?
I did.
Okay. And then we went back to the hotel to get some warmer clothes because we're going up to do the aerial tram. I have had this on my list every time I've come here, and I've never been able to make it work with timing and tickets. So we talked to Judy from Little Paradise, and she said they are getting snow. She read us the forecast. So it said, what did it say, high of 26?
Yeah.
High of 26, and how much snow? 3 to 6 inches more of snow. So I don't know what to expect. Oh, my ears are popping going up this, just getting up to the bottom of the tram. I'm so excited. Then I think it'd be really cool to see snow, but I don't know what we'll be able to do when we get to the top, because I feel like the hiking trails are going to be out of the question because there's going to be snow. So stay tuned. This is like breaking news. What are we doing today? We're not sure. got here at like 1:10, and they had a few tickets left for the 1:15, but we got on the 1:30, which is better because I wanted some time to like get my bearings and look around. It's a bit of a walk up from the parking lot, so we did that first. Now we're here, so we're gonna see the 1:15 go off in just a minute. I did not realize how steep this is. That's where he is. They're loading him up. He's gonna go up this little hill here, and that's where we're going. This is a lot steeper than the last gondola that we took. I've taken the Gatlinburg one and the Mount Rainier one, and this one is steeper than both. There it goes.
Over 5 towers. Each of the towers we do swing at is next to the 3rd one, so I'll let you know once you get there. Another thing, the floor that you are on, it rotates. So if you're holding on to a window rail, slide your hands over them because they do not.
This goes moving. Your hand goes moving on the rail. Oh, look at that. Oh, here we go.
Tram cars, providing you with 360-degree views on your way to town. We've just left Valley Station. Station 2,643 feet above sea level. And in some 11 minutes, we'll step out into a completely different environment. The high country of San Jacinto State Park and Wilderness. Great deal of wild grapevine.
Still doing well.
West or south. Construction and installation of these new rotating tram cars at a total cost of $12 million, just as in the very beginning. No tax dollars were used.
Here we are. We made it to the top. It is cold. Holy smokes. Alright.
Not my fault. Here we go. Power forward. Woohoo.
Wait, can you dance on here? You're gonna like make it one of the original cars that was in operation from 1963 to the year 2000 when they remodeled and got the rotating cars. It seems so small compared to what we were just on. Hello, it is Thursday evening. We are going to be going to the market, and there's a bookstore I'm going to check out, and then dinner. But husband's taking his shower, and I'm going to try to go in the pool. Might be a little bit cold. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. It's very nice. It's heated and it feels really good. It's going to feel like crappy to get out of, but right now it feels really good. Our babies, welcome. Lala could have come with. So we tried to go get dinner and cocktails at Twentynine because it's like supposed to be really good. And the cocktail was excellent, but they were out of most of their menu. So we got one little appetizer, and now we're going to our second restaurant. Meow. Hello. You're very cute. Man, this is my new favorite place. Hello everybody. We found a different Coachella AM PM. I don't know how we ended up with this different one. It's not as big as the one we normally go to, but you can't go to the Salton Sea without buying a whole bunch of snacks that you don't need from a Coachella AM PM. It's just a rule. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. I got my penguinos! Alright everybody, we're 6 miles away from the Republic of SLOWJAMASTAN. I am really excited. I'm also a little nervous. I don't think there's going to be anything going on because I feel like the Sultan has a real job as a slow jam DJ. If you're not familiar with SLOWJAMASTAN, I have talked about it a number of times on this channel, and it is it's its own little sovereign nation country here in the middle of the desert in the Anza Borrego park area, state park area. I've only ever seen that park name written. I haven't heard it said out loud, so I could be very pronouncing it wrong, but we've never been there before. So anyway, he was a slow jam radio DJ and decided he wanted to make his own country because he had visited all 190 whatever countries in the world, and so here you have it. And they have a whole thing. It's been on the news. It's been on international news, which is hilarious. They always share the clips when they find the international news reports about it. But yeah, so we got some string cheese, so we can eat string cheese in SLOWJAMASTAN. But I don't know what to expect. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. It might just be we see the sign and we just say we made our journey here, and that's that. But this is the Ocotillo Wells off-road area too, which is how I found this place, because I was looking for the gas domes and to see if you have to go off-roading to get to the gas domes or not, and then I got totally distracted in this entire mythology of this made-up pretend country. So that's where we're headed right now. We've made it. We made it all the way from Palm Springs to the Republic of SLOWJAMASTAN. Right, so we have the states within SLOWJAMASTAN, so this is Higher Wadi. Okay, visas required. We do have our visas, but the Sultan is not here to let us in. I don't know. Husband's out there being brave. But this is where you would register with the border police if they were here, but they're not. So I have my visa if anybody needs to see it. You cannot wear your Crocs. Crocs are forbidden. All right, babe. Would you like to eat your string cheese? Unwrapping the string cheese properly. Look at that. Yeah. Good job.
It's such a special place, and I think it's gonna be an awesome place. This country brings a smile to your face. Inside our nation, you are never alone. Oh, no, oh, no.
Wow, my friends, we made it to SLOWJAMASTAN, and we ate string cheese while listening to the national anthem, like the Sultan would have wanted us to. Alas, we're not here on a day when there was anything fun going on. We could have met any of the government of this fine nation, but it was still a wonderful time, and I'm glad that we did it. And we're gonna have to come back some other time so that we can do one of their events. And we have our visas now. We just need to get our dual citizenship passports, and yeah, the dream is gonna come true. It's just sand, but these are actually fish bones mostly. Ground up with some sand too, but I keep trying to convince husband every time we come here to walk on it because it's a good exfoliator. He never believes me. Oh my god, look how cute. Why do I always show up at my Airbnbs after dark? Here's the conversation pit. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to take you on a tour in the morning whenever we can see again. Oh my god, this is where we're gonna watch True Detective tonight. I'm in love. Oh my god. We just got here, if you couldn't tell. Oh, it's so freaking cute. Look at the kitchen. There's an outdoor area to sit back there. Oh my god, look at the kitchen, it's so pink. It's so pretty, look at this wallpaper. Oh my god, y'all, look. The sponge is a heart. This is the detail here. Husband's like dutifully bringing all our things in and I'm just walking around looking at everything. All right, lights, there's a bathroom in here. Bathroom, is this a bedroom? Oh, look how cute this room is. I can't find light switches yet. Oh, here, over here. Oh my God. It's so perfect, look at this. Oh, I love it. Go here. All right, nope, that's the locked one. This is the other bedroom, I guess. Oh, look how cute that is. Oh, look at that lamp. There's a full-length mirror in here. My God, I love it. All right, we have 2 bedrooms, right? What's this? Just opening doors. 3 bedrooms, there's only 2 of us. Oh my God, it's a canopy bed. This is my dream when I was a kid, to have a canopy bed. Oh, I love it. Everybody, it is Saturday morning. Wow, this week is going so fast. We are headed to the Integratron now. I'm so excited. I have been wanting to do this for years, and this is the first time I've been able to fit it into my schedule because usually I'm out here in January and they take the month of January off. So, bonus of being here in February is we're able to go. So, it's a sound bath, sound healing situation. I don't exactly know what to expect. I just know that I've always wanted to do it. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna head and hike in the park a little bit today, and then we have our horseback ride tonight. So like lots going on, but it's all stuff that I have been just like dreaming about. So dreams do come true, apparently, eventually in my life if I wait long enough. hello, you can sit in a hammock while you're waiting for it to start. This is so nice. I see why my friend Emma loves her hammock. It's so cozy. Now, getting out, gonna be a different story. Hello, I just wanted to pop in and tell you a little bit about the Integratron because it was an amazing experience and I didn't really explain anything. I just kind of showed you the video of it. So when you go there, if you saw the sign, when you go into the ground level of the Integratron, you have to turn your cell phone off completely. So you can't just like even put it on silent or airplane or whatever. You have to turn it off entirely. And then after the sound bath is done, then you can turn it on, you can take photos, you can take videos, whatever. It is a really amazing experience. If you are in the area, I mean, even if you're in Palm Springs, drive up and do it. It would only be like a 40-minute or half an hour, 40-minute drive. Do it. So it's a sound bath. So as you saw, they have the big quartz sound bowls that they play. And they give you like a little, it's like a sleeping mat that you would use like camping or something like that. And you lie down and they play the sounds. It's like 35 minutes. And each note is attributed to a different chakra. So like there's like the stomach one, there's the throat one, there's the crown of your head, like I'm not very well versed on all of that stuff, but it was really cool because at the beginning she went through and she was like, this is this one, this is this one. And she would like play the sound and you'd be like, oh my gosh, I feel that like in my chest. And she'd be like, this is the heart chakra. And you're like, whoa. So it is a sound bath. So the Integratron was developed by this guy. Let me get his name. It was developed by this guy, George Van Tassel, who I think he was like some kind of engineer, but he believed that he was visited by the aliens, and the aliens told him that humans were not living up to their full potential, and so they were going to help us do that. And one of the things they said was that like this building is built on this like perfect vortex of good energy and vortexes. And so they wanted him to build this building, which is the Integratron, and they gave him like the dimensions and how to build it. And so he believed that he was going to build this thing and have this like electromagnetic charge to the place where you could like reverse aging and cure illnesses and all this stuff. It never got that far. He ended up dying before that part of it was done. But he did make the building, and it's incredible. So it's this dome-shaped structure, which you saw from the videos there, and it is made entirely with wood and glue. There's no nails or anything like that, and then concrete on the bottom floor. And it carries sound in such an incredible way. So first of all, there's the magic square in the center, which I showed that you go out and you step onto it. And that's like the center of the building. And it creates this, it just looks like normal. It doesn't look like there's anything weird. There's nothing that you could tell by looking at it that it's different. But it creates this echo chamber. So when you stand there and you talk, your voice, I mean, you can talk at a normal voice, you can talk at a low voice even, and your voice just like echoes around you. Like you have to do it. You have to put this on your bucket list that you're going to go there sometime. They do book up, so like book in advance, but I can't even really describe it. And it was so funny when we went in, they're like, has anybody been here before? And a couple people raised their hand and they're like, okay, all of you first timers, this won't be your last time. And I see what they mean. It's just, at the end of it, you feel so like refreshed. So you go in, they explain everything to you, and you lie down, and then they start the thing, and everybody has to be like quiet, because the other thing is it's a whisper chamber. So you're in this circle and you're like all lying on your little mats, and then if you say something then the person who is like diameter across from you, even though they're all the way across the room, you could whisper it and they can hear you because of the way the sound echoes. So like at the end when they're having you like, okay, everybody like start to wake up, at the end of a yoga class, and they're like, okay, come back to your body and blah, blah. Someone was like rubbing their hands together, and just that sound, they were across the room from us. And we were like, do you hear that? Do you hear that? Just the sound of someone rubbing their hands together to like, wake back up. It was wild. But the sound just goes around you in such a way, like so fully around you, that it felt like you're wearing headphones. Like you're wearing headphones and this was the sound coming through, even though you're laying in this open room. So at the end of it, you just feel like, I feel better. I feel refreshed. I feel awake, alert, like energized. Like I cannot say enough good things. I have been wanting to do this for years and not been able to, because I usually am out there in January and they are closed the month of January. So don't go in January. But oh my God, it was so worth it. And the grounds are beautiful. So before that, you can get there like half an hour before, and then you have time to like walk around. They have those hammocks that you can lie in, like just get like into the zone. Like so good. Really, really loved it. Highly recommend it. I hope this gave you a good overview. A sound bath is just that they play those quartz sound bowls for you, and they're supposed to bring you like healing woo-woo vibes. And husband is like very much a skeptic. He's not woo-woo. He doesn't do tarot. He doesn't do spirituality, anything like that. Like I'm admittedly a little bit woo-woo. He is not like that at all. And he really loved it. And he felt better at the end of it. Because at first we pulled in and he's like, what are we doing here? And I was like, bless him, because he's just like, my wife will plan something and we'll go along with it. Like he doesn't like look into things. He'll just be like, yeah, that's what we're doing today, and then show up and do it. But I was afraid he was going to be like, and he loved it. He was like, I feel so good. I feel like re-energized. And I was like, yeah, me too. You feel like, I don't know. So highly recommend it. Excellent time. You can go on there. I'm going to link to them below, but I'll try to see if they have I think they have a YouTube video that you can see, like to see an idea of what it's like. Because you can't video while you're in it, because you can't have your phone on. And you wouldn't want to. You want to just be fully immersed in it. But I think if you were interested to see like what it sounds like, I'll try to see if I can find a video and link that below. But that's the overview of the Integratron, and I think everybody should do it. I think you should. So back to Joshua Tree. So we had a wonderful time at the Integratron, and now we are over here on the west side of the park. We're doing the west side loop, which I think is the only Black Rock trail we haven't done yet, so very exciting. We've done the panorama loop, which is the longer one, and the high view, which is the really short one with the beautiful vistas. This is the west side loop. We are trying it counterclockwise because people's reviews said counterclockwise you do the steep part uphill, which sounds like it would be harder, but terrain, it's better to do the steep part uphill than downhill, so that makes sense for hiking, even though it feels like it shouldn't. It's incredibly windy today. Incredibly. We could hear it in the Integratron. All right, so we came to the split here. So last year, if you remember, we did the high view. So it goes up here and it goes up on top of this, and it's very beautiful. Excellent sunset place because, let's spin around here. Look at all these Joshua trees, there's so many. You can see the sunset right over that. Really pretty. It was like one of my favorite pictures husband's ever taken of me. So we are doing the west side loop. So this is where it splits. So you can connect to the west side loop from, this is the Highview Trail parking lot here, and you can come up this way and connect here. Or you can start in the Black Rock campground, which has bathrooms, which is where we started, because I had to pee. Hi, husband. About a mile in, it's 4-mile loop. So we're about halfway to the halfway point. Look at that view. We are on the climb portion between miles 2 and 3 of the hike. It's all uphill. Doesn't seem that steep, but it feels very steep on our legs. About to go turn the corner here for the steepest part. We got a warning, the trail's washed out, but so beautiful. Hello, it's Saturday night, Saturday afternoon, 4:15. We are headed to the horseback riding. They called earlier and told us to come a little bit later. We were supposed to be there at 4. They said come a little later because of the sun setting later. So I have a winter hat on because it was really cold and windy when we were out hiking. So not my best look, but I'm gonna stay a little bit warmer, I think. So very excited to meet the horses. Oh yeah. You can have a little bit. You want a little more? You want? The puppy? Oh my goodness. Oh, don't. There's enough carrots for everybody. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Hi, babies. They think I have more carrots. You're so cute. Oh, they're all so pretty. Hi. There's so many of them. Look. Oh my goodness. This was a magical night. Yes, you were so good. I hope a coyote can't jump a fence. That would be a bummer. There's the fire pit. There's a little hot tub in here. And those are the coyotes. And somebody's dog barking at the coyotes. They're lucky they're so cute, because that sound is like, it sounds very upsetting. Day in the desert. So we are starting it off at the brand new 29 Palms Joshua Tree Visitor Center. I've never been here before. Ooh, look at that nice sign. Nice. That's nice. Here we go. Never been in here before. It's just opened last year. Ooh. Big in here. Between the bugs. I'm gonna try this way. We'll see what happens, because it's not marked to start here. Trying to show you what's down here. It's just real spooky. Very spooky. Journalistic integrity there, babe. Going the extra mile to get that top story. What are the ghosts saying?
Jesus.
They probably would be. They're like, oh, there's those stupid people again. TV. Welcome to my crib. Would you like to see what's inside? Today I'm living in this abandoned mine in the middle of Joshua Tree National Park. Come on, let's see. Got my landscaping done over in Twentynine. They do a good job there. Nice guys working in that place. And then we have this grate. This grate is brought to us all the way from Greats. And this is where the magic happens. We only have 4 to 6 creepy tunnel guys from the movie The Descent living in here at one time. Thanks a lot, MTV. I hope you enjoyed this visit to my crib. We'll see you in the next episode. This one's doing a check for cave people from The Descent. See anything? No? Competing in the downhill slalom. Its husband. He is slaloming. He's the downhill slalom water pump. This is a new
video.
This is a video. In the all-new Olympic event this year, the downhill water pump slalom. Its husband competing. Here he comes. He's about to make his descent. It's a ski jump, not a slalom. We've made it to a signpost. We have been off-roading because it was not well marked. But we have made it to a signpost. We're headed back, finally. So we're now on the Lucky Boy loop that connects to the end of Desert Queen Mine Trail. Hello everybody, it's Monday, it's a little bit before 1. It's time to leave my favorite part of the world again. So had this kind of like a laid back night last night. We went to that Mas Manos, which is a new coffee and cocktail bar. Really recommend it. It is like between, it's a little bit closer to the Joshua Tree side, between 29 and Joshua Tree, right off the 62. So that was really good. They had the Super Bowl on, which we couldn't really see from where we were sitting, which was fine. I wasn't like super, well, I say I wasn't super interested in it. And then when it got like really exciting, we were trying to follow it, but we were back home by then, and we didn't have cable at the place we were staying. We just had like smart TV, so we couldn't get the game. But we watched a little bit of the halftime show, and Lil Jon came on, and I was like, I love him. My favorite. It's not officially a trip to Palm Springs until I watched some Lil Jon on TV, and we couldn't get him on HGTV. Last year, I watched like a 5-hour marathon of Lil Jon on HGTV. This year, we saw him on the Super Bowl, so we did that, and then we picked up Sam's for takeout. So good. And then we had that, and we ended up watching. We were gonna watch a movie, and we didn't know what to watch. And husband was like, "How about Eastern Promises?" And I thought he was kidding, but we put it on. And like, it's one of those movies. It's like Eastern Promises, Casino. What's the zombie movie with Simon Pegg? Shaun of the Dead. Yeah. Eastern Promises, Casino, Shaun of the Dead, Wedding Singer, Night at the Roxbury. And Silence of the Lambs. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. If one of those movies is on, I'm in for the rest of the movie. I'm going to watch the whole thing. So we watched that. We ran laundry. And then this morning I got up. I did my writer reset workbook from Sarah Cannon, which was nice. I sat outside, took in the sunshine, last little bit of sunshine. I'd hoped to go for a hike, and then we could have done it, but then I couldn't have done my writing this morning, and I was like, I wanted to get writing done this time, so I chose that. But then I was like, FOMO. So anyway, we're headed to the airport. Husband's filling up the gas tank. Not ready to go. I'm not ready to go, but hopefully we'll be back soon. So we'll see you from the airport.